when you achieve something in surfing, like a crazy air like that, or catching a heavy wave, and I mean, that's the feeling that all surfers are addicted to, right? And I feel like it's crazy. I've been surfing my entire life, and there's only maybe like 5 times I've had that feeling.
Really?
Yeah.
What were the 5, times you've had this experience where you're like, this is the peak? I mean, this wave. Well, what else?
Well, you get similar feelings when you're learning to surf, right? And you're accomplishing new things, but it's something else when you do something that almost no one's done before, or it's just like or that it took like every bit of skill that you've acquired your whole life to make that happen. And like that was one of the airs when I landed. That there's this thing I did, like the Spindle flip 540 thing. When I did that, and then I did another one that wasn't as flippy, but it was a double rotation. And then I caught this wave at Jaws, which at the time just felt like a big ass wave. And when I did it, it was more when I saw the photo that one like stuck out in my head. So I was actually more just terrified and thought I was going to die on that wave. But in this wave I caught at Meola a couple of years ago, those are kind of like the top moments in my career where I just like, it's just like, that's what you're searching. And then obviously, like you're wanting me to compare them to like elk hunting or just, it's just a little bit different, but it's, in a way it's the same, because like with bow hunting, you train a lot. Like I'm really into it and I practice all the time. And so like, when you like shoot a really nice buck, or it's just like a lot of effort goes into it. So it's like really rewarding. And it's just a little bit different feeling. There's like surfing, I'm searching for that, like that feeling I get from doing those things. But what's similar about them is every wave is different. So it's like the unknown is what I like. Every wave is going to be different. And the possibility of doing something crazy is like, always there. And in elk hunting, it's like you never, or not elk hunting, just I mostly hunt deer here on Maui, but just not knowing what's going to be around the next corner, right? Or to be here, and it's never going to play out exactly the same. And it's just like that unknown, right? And the surprise factor. But yeah, I'd say the best feeling in the world is those feelings you get surfing. It's just, it can be frustrating because they don't happen very often.
Right.
When it doesn't happen for a while, you start getting kind of bummed out, and then the better you get at surfing, the harder it is to get that feeling, You have to go bigger, better than what you've done before. So it starts getting harder and harder. Whereas when you're learning everything, every day you progress, and every day you achieve something new, and, just doing a proper cutback can be exciting. But now, like that I'm older and I've did some cool stuff, it's like, fuck, man, it's really hard.
So I'm curious, I think so for that the Spindle flip, right? That one you had to train a lot more. That one was one that you were like practicing for, right? Like,
that's something that I had like practiced and done the rotation out the back of a lot of waves, and kind of I always wanted to do that double rotation. I've been trying for so long to do it. And honestly, on that wave, I didn't think that was going to happen when I did that one. That one was a trick, because normally, like when I'm trying to move, I know that that's the move I'm doing. But that one, it kind of just happened. I thought that I was going to do a kind of a corked out backflip on that wave when I was hitting the lip, but it had so much pop, and the way I hit it, when I got the board into my hand, it just flung me so fast that after I had done the first bit of the rotation, I was still spinning, and I was going, oh my gosh, I'm coming down backwards. Whereas I wasn't actually trying to. So that was a tricky.
Wow. And how many times did you fail before you landed that thing? Like how many attempts did you, like hundreds, thousands? Like how many years or months were you practicing that thing for?
Well, I really wanted to do a double rotation, but you don't get that many opportunities in waves that have enough pop to even do that spin.
Right.
So it was a thought in my mind, and it was something that I've like tried out the back a bunch, but I've never like, there wasn't many times that I had landed back in the wave backwards before. Like that was one of the first times that I totally did the whole rotation and was coming back into the wave. So it was like, whoa, like, I don't know how many times I tried, like it was more of like, I knew that the rotation was possible and I just never had many opportunities to try it. Like I would try, but you'd only get halfway around, right?
Right.
You do the first part of the rotation, but you just didn't have enough hang time to get around. So that was kind of one of the first times that the spin went all the way through and coming down into the
Man, it just sounds like so much luck involved in this as well, right? There's the skill of you having the skill, but so much of it is just like, did you get the right section and like, did the wind blow in the right direction and all those things coming together at the same time? It's crazy.
Yeah, that's the big issue I run into is like, I want to do these extra rotations and all these things I have in my mind, but you don't get opportunities.
Hey everyone, if you like this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button down there and check out our other videos because we got tons of great content to help you improve.